Okay, so the bottom has been fused on there. Or not this is not the bottom, but you know this. And had pretty good luck. Got a pretty good seam on it. And going to leave that for a little bit and carefully rotate it and do the other side. Alright, well I was waiting for that to cure up really good before I flipped it over. I went ahead and finished this little jewel here. Polished it. So this is the faceplate. Ready to go on. Set that aside. Alright, let's do a flip and a glue here. Make sure my hands don't have anything weird on them, so I use Novus on my hands and just wipe them off. So the only thing touching this plastic is Novus. Okay. Yep. We'll flip this over. Okay. Now all I really want to do is I want to make sure my front here is perfectly flush. So I've got a nice perfectly 90-degree block here, and I really can't shift it front or back anymore. It's not really going to happen. It'll just throw it off. So if it's not right front or back, now the only thing I can do to adjust that is to sand. But it looks like it lined up real good, guys. So it's ready for some plastication. Alright, so let me get in there and do my magic now. That's as lined up as it's gonna get. So it is what it is, as they often have said. I'll probably say again. There we go. Just juice it on up. Come around the other side and juice it on up. And if I can, try and get it from the outside. If it doesn't go, if it's for whatever reason it doesn't want to go there, all that's going to do is make a mess. So, and let me take a look at my handiwork, see if anything's screwed up real bad. It's a little open along this seam, but I'll have to mess with that later. But yeah, acrylic, no matter how hard you try and do it, there's always little defects, and you just have to work around them. Alright, now I'm not going to be able to put the back or the front on right away, because I have to let this thing completely cure up and get hard. Then what I do is I very carefully block sand the whole four sides so that they're all in plane, twisting my block back and forth, and then I set it on top of the thing I want to do and I gush it. So, got to come back to that. Alright guys, time for another moment of truth here as I try and glue up the bottom successfully, which is a complicated thing to glue up, let me tell you. I'm going to start on the outside, see how that works for me. Make sure it's lined up exactly the way I want, all the way around. Okay. And all I can do is hope that it works. Know what I mean, Don? It's creeping in there pretty good. This on a little platform. Just move it around without disturbing it. Try and get the back to. You can kind of see the shadow of the capillary creep, so you kind of know it's working. Pretty much. That's it. Okay. And that's all she wrote on that. Now you can see it's going to make a big mess because of all the extra juice everywhere. Let's move it out of the way. And there we have it, bottom pretty much glued on. Now I can do some work from the inside, which I will do once it's set up for a minute. Okay, I can work on it from drooling stuff into it, but I have to wait for it to set up. And then the face, which is already ready to go, and that's all she wrote. Okay, time to glue up the face. Well, there you have it, guys. The reservoir is completed. I ran out of memory cards, so you didn't get to see me glue the face on. Sorry about that. I had to get it done. And I'm going to let it cure for 24 hours, and then I'll be doing a bunch of tests with it, and you can check it out.